Hello and what's up, everyone? It's your girl, Dr. Catlin, and we are here once again on my favorite day of the week. It's Wednesday, where I get to spend 10 minutes of my time with you all to discuss some inspiration and to get us moving on our way. I so love this segment. It's going on, I guess, it's almost like week number I think it's 27, week 27. We've been having a great time. So let's just jump right in. You know exactly how this works. It is ready, set, go. If you are watching me right now, pull out your journal, a piece of paper, a pen, and get ready to take down some golden nuggets, because I'm going to drop the tea on you today about living in your own falsehood life. Stop portraying a falsehood about your life. You're only fooling yourself. You're not fooling anybody but yourself. You're speaking your falsehood into your own mind. You're trying to create a life it's not your reality. Listen to me. You have to do the work and do the time. That's what being a boss is all about. So today, I am going to give you 5 tips. If you can't write these down, you can always go back to www.be-fearlesstv.com and replay the segment for yourself and for your friends, and then take your notes. So today we're going to talk about falsehoods. Basically, stop living in a fake world. You're living in a fake world. It's your own falsehood. This is a serious thing. It's tremendous. You know, so many people. I don't know what it is. You don't have to tell anybody anything about yourself that's not true. You know, because it doesn't affect them. They don't care. You understand? It only affects you. It holds you back from living in your own reality. It holds you back from capturing those dreams. Falsehoods, when you live in a falsehood, it's because you have fear. You are fearful of what it takes to really capture that reality. So today, I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to stop living that way, and to how to put in the time, do the hard work to be that boss and to live the life. So when you speak it to other people, I'm telling you, it's a different passion. It comes out differently. It becomes fluent, right? You don't have to think of all kinds of scenarios. So that's what we're talking about today, right? Let's check this out. Step number 1. The first thing you have to do is you have to really get honest about what you want from your life. You have to be honest with you. Yeah, it's cool to sit back and say, oh man, I would love to live that type of life. But would you really love to live that type of life? Be honest with yourself. Sometimes it's very scary to admit what you want to do or what you want from life. And the reason why it's very scary is because of the fear that you have inside of you. You know, you're self-doubting yourself. So instead of trying to put in the hard work, you just create a false reality. And you act as if you're living in this world, but you're really not. But inside of your soul wants that world, right? Because it's on your mind, it's your passion, it's your destiny. But you are fearful. So you have to really get honest about what you want from your life. You know, you may want to do something well outside your comfort zone. Okay? But you have that fear. So you're going to have to put the fear aside and be really honest with yourself, what you want out of life, right? So that's number 1. Once you realize exactly what you want out of life, then, when I say out of life, I mean really, what do you want? What is your reality? Because your reality is not going to be my reality. What are your dreams? What are your passions? What do you want out of life? What is your purpose? What do you think your purpose is? You got to write all this stuff down. So get honest with yourself. Number 2. You really, after you get honest with yourself and write it down, now it's time to put in the work. Now it's time to work, people. And I'm not talking about this like a job. I'm talking about this is extra. If you already work at your job for 15 hours, or if you own a business and you're working 15 hours, you're going to have to do 5 more hours. You're going to have to do more work. You got to put in the work, right? So you can live in your own reality. So I suggest this. When I knew exactly what I wanted out of life, I try to map it out. Like, this is what I think I want to do. And when I say think, I mean think. Because once I had that in my mind, I started to research a little bit about it. You know, it's all fine and cool to say, hey, I want to be a boutique owner. I want to own 6 or 7 boutiques, right? Well, I have to put the work in, do the time. I have to read, research. I mean, we all have these smartphones, you got to use them for your ability. You have to use it so it can make you work, right? You got to use your phone not just for talking and texting, but use it for research, right? So use it wisely. You pay for your phone every month, so why not use it to help you do what you want to do? Exactly. So you have to use the internet. You got to do the research. You have to research your own reality. Isn't that amazing? You have to research your own reality. The same reality that you are reaching out, telling people your own falsehood is really what you want to be doing. But because of the fear, you haven't done it. And fear is because you're not knowledgeable about it. You don't know about it. Readers are leaders, right? Readers are leaders. So you have to put in the work. You don't have to guess. Chances are, trust and believe. Whatever you want to do, somebody's already done it anyway. So if you research it real good, it's probably already mapped out for you. So instead of telling the falsehood on how you created it or did it, you could just go online and learn about it and then start to be about it, right? So don't be afraid to put in the hard work, because when you put hard work into something, when you research something and read it, when you give that extra 5 hours from, you already did your 15 hours at work, you came home, had to feed the children, do all this stuff, you're going to have to be willing to step and do 7 more hours. You just are, right? So you cannot be, when you do that, the fear will start to go away. Fear will go away because now you become more knowledgeable. Trust me, a lot of times fear has to deal with the unknown. You just don't know. But if you can eliminate the fear off the jump and do the hard work, the research on the internet, this was number 2. You're ahead of the game. Then number 3, once you do that, put a plan together and take the first steps. You have to put a plan together, take the first steps. That's number 3. You have to be consistent, right? If your dream is, if your dream life or your reality is going to be, it's really, you want it to be your reality, you're going to really need a plan. Listen, in business, they call it a business plan. In life, it's called a life plan. Choose your plan, but you have to put the plan together. Okay? You have to take the first steps. It's amazing how many people I know, they just wing it. I don't like wing people. Listen to me. You cannot wing that you know about a business. You can't wing it, because when it comes time to perform, you're just not good. Because you refuse to put in the time to do the hard work. You refuse to be the real boss. You lived in a falsehood. You went out and you told everyone that I'm an expert in ABC, but you never even read about it. Right? You never read and you didn't put the hard work in it. So that's amazing how many people just wing it. Listen, if you want to quit your job, you can't quit your job till you have a plan B. You got to have another job. You have to put a plan together. You know? If that's your reality, you really want to work over at X, but you don't have the job at X yet, you really can't quit B. You got to keep B until you put your plan together, do the research about X, and see how you can get to X. If you are owning a business, I say, like, I have one retail, so I have one boutique here, Panache, but I want to own 2 and 3 more because maybe I want to get out of this lease here, right? I'm not going to leave this lease until I have 2 and 3. Right? I got to have a plan. So you have to have a plan, a system. You have to put a plan together. You have to stick by it. You know, I have a restaurant. If I want another restaurant, I still have to work this restaurant. I cannot stop and take my eye off of that to do another restaurant. You got to have a plan, right? You have to have a plan. Remember this. Number 4, ignore your self-limiting beliefs and negative people. That's what keep you in your own fake falsehood. Negative people can keep you down. They will have you telling all kinds of non-realities, right? You got to ignore them. You know, it's your reality, it's your dream. No matter how it looks, it's yours. So you don't have to listen to negativity, negative people to try to convince you that the reality that you're talking about or the dream you're talking about, you're never going to be able to live it. See, that's what negative stuff do to you. If you listen to any negative stuff, it will convince you what you want is simply impossible. It will convince you to a point where you will create a falsehood and you will act like you're successful when you're not. Yeah, you think you're overcoming your negativity. You're not. Because in actuality, negative people don't care about you anyway. How about that? So, You have to ignore it. Okay? If you put in the hard work and do the research, you be the boss, you won't even hear the negative people. Who cares? Exactly, right? Number 5. This is the one I love the most. You have to choose to live life every single day. You have to live life every single day. And when I say live life, I mean live life in your own reality. Live in your dream. Bring your passion to the forefront. You know, decide to choose you. Live life to its fullest. That's number 5. When you live life to its fullest, falsehoods will never come to your mind. You will never spit it out of your mouth. Because why? When you're living life to its fullest, the passion that's burning in desire, the desire in your heart will come out of your mouth before anything else. And you will not care how people see you. You will not care what people think about your reality or your dream or your passion. You will not even care about it because you will be living life to its fullest. You can miss so much in life because of the busyness that we have, the chaos around us. You can miss so much in life. But I'm telling you that number 5 is the most important. When you start to live it to its fullest, I'm telling you, get outside of those routines you do. Put in the hard work. Do the research. You know, map out your plan. Stick to it. Ignore the negative energy. Falsehoods will be a thing of the past. You will not be portraying a falsehood. You will only be portraying who you are. You. Your passion will come out no matter what it is. Your reality will shine all over your whole body. Your dreams will become into fruition. Okay? No matter what they are. See, when we start living life to its fullest, all the overcoat comes off, honey. You don't care about what anybody thinks about you. So, it really bothers me. Myself, I'm telling you, when I talk to people every day through life coaching and business coaching, it bothers me to see so many people who are just simply not waking up every single day and experiencing that freedom in their life because they are hiding behind a falsehood. They're hiding behind whatever people they think people want to hear, how they're doing. You know, how's your business doing? If it's not doing so well, just say, hey, it's not doing so well, but I'm working on it. I'm researching. I'm doing the hard work, putting in time, trying to be more diverse, dynamic. Say what the truth is, because when you speak truth into yourself and you don't live in a falsehood, you never know who you come in contact with. You never know how you will receive help from someone else. So that's what I'm telling you. When you're in a falsehood, you limit yourself on all the resources around you, right? So live in your own reality. You know, there will be many times along the way that you will simply feel like giving up. Don't give up. Don't give up and revert to a falsehood. You know, if you're not an expert at something, read about it, research it, try it out, test it, become one, become an expert. You know, it's all up to you, but you first have to choose you and you have to live life to its fullest. So those were 5 quick tips. One was get honest with who you are. Once you get honest with who you are, start to do the research, do the hard work about it. Take the time out, do the extra hours. I call it overtime on me. Do some overtime on you. Choose you. That's what I say. Number 3, put it all in a plan. Map it out, implement it. You take the first steps, right? Number 4, ignore all those self-limiting beliefs you have in your head and negative people. Get them out of your life, out of your world. Be positive, right? And 5, choose to live life to its fullest every single day. Wake up and be ready. Tell the world about who you are. You, not the falsehood. If I'm Keisha, I can't tell them about Kimberly. I got to tell them about Keisha. They don't have to like Keisha. These are my dreams. These are my aspirations. This is my passion. This is my reality. When I say I eat a cup of noodles, I eat a cup of noodles. This is my reality. No matter what the world thinks. You understand? If I want to eat a cup of noodles, I eat it. If I want to eat a bowl of broccoli, I do. If I want to eat filet mignon, I do it. It's my own reality. Right? So you got to remember that. And just here's some thoughts for you to take away. Your reality of life is attainable. You can have it. But more importantly than that, more important for it, besides it being attainable, you have to understand that it's very, very important that you understand that you can capture whatever you want. You can have your own reality. This is important for you to understand, right? Life is very, very short. I say this all the time. It's not promised to any of us. Any of us. So while we have it, when you wake up, you got to enjoy it. Be thankful for it. That's why you got to live it to its fullest, right? Choose to believe in yourself. Choose to believe in you. Believe in yourself, right? You can do it. Choose to believe in what's possible and then do something about it. Believe in your dreams. Believe in your realities. Believe in that passion that's burning deep in your soul. Believe in your desires. You dreamed about your destiny? Believe in it. Do something about it, though. Put the hard work in it. Be willing to do the overtime on yourself. Stop living in a false fakehood, right? Start today. And remember this. Don't ever, ever give up. I'm telling you, it's your true freedom. You deserve it. It was given to you. You should not be held hostage by falsehoods. You should go in life, be about it, be the boss that you want to be, shout about it, tell everybody about it. But most importantly, spread the good news, right? So that was today, Wednesday, Ready, Set, Go, with me, Dr. Catlin. I'm all about choosing who you are. Choose yourself first. Listen, this year I'm hosting several workshops. The first one is going to be on, I believe it is October. It's the second Saturday in October. You need to go onto my website, www.be-fearlesstv.com. We're going to start personal development. It's called I Choose Me, and it's a personal development workshop. You're going to enjoy it because when you leave from there, trust and believe me, you will not live in a falsehood. You will live in your own reality. We will go through these 5 steps again in detail, in depth. You will leave with material, and I'm telling you, you will be unstoppable. So until next Wednesday, enjoy your week. Get rid of the falsehoods, push the fear aside, do the hard work, and meet me right back here next Wednesday at the same time, 10 a.m. on Ready, Set, Go. I am Dr. Catlin. Have a wishful, hopeful, prosperous week. Bye.